All right, you get over here. Hi, I'm Mark, coming to you from Baker's Green Acres. It is Thursday, and I have a question for our Anyone Can Farm question and answer session. This one comes from Deb in New Hampshire, and her question is, what type of chickens do you use for broilers, and which type of chickens do you use for layers? All right, there's two types of chickens that we use. A broiler if you don't know, a broiler is a chicken that would be used for meat production. So they grow out in 8 to 10 weeks, whether they're on pasture or they're in a fenced-in area, about 8 to 10 weeks, and then they're ready for slaughter. If you were to use one of those, a broiler chicken, which is a hybrid, usually they're white. We use what's called a Cornish cross. They're available through most hatcheries that we know of. And they're a good chicken. If they're out on pasture especially, they're very good because it keeps them healthy. The other type of chicken we use is a layer. My trusty assistant here is going to give me this one. This is what's called a heritage breed, and it is this one's an Isa Brown, and they're a great chicken. They lay really well, and they're pretty hardy. The difference between a hybrid and one of the difference between a hybrid and a heritage bird like this is these ones are very hardy, and they're survivors. They will go out and find their own food if you allow them to. But behind me is one of our chicken houses. It's on skids. I have it in the clear span for the winter. We still have a lot of snow on the ground. But as soon as the ground pokes through, we'll pull this out of here and get it out on some ground, and the chickens can start going to work. Okay, and you can expect from these quite a few eggs. And why don't you give me an egg so I can show what they look like. I would recommend a different breed every year that you do it for your layers. They go about 2 years, and then their egg production drops right off. Now, a chicken is born with every egg that it will ever produce, same as a woman. All right, so they go about 2 years, and then you put them in the stew pot. Oh, well, what do you know? Here's an egg. 29, that reminds me. 29 days left on our Indiegogo. So if you haven't seen our website, anyonecanfarm.com, please check that out, and then go to Indiegogo, and if you can, donate. The donations are going towards our Anyone Can Farm program that starts this summer, and we plan to have in-residency classes at the farm and teach people some of these basic traditional farming techniques. That's all for today. Remember, anyone can farm. Thanks.